Greetings, Stash White Slouch here. Welcome to Quick Tips. If you'd like to sign up for private lessons, please send me an email. If you like these lesson videos, make sure to become a patron on my Patreon page and support the making of them. Today's quick tip, I want to give you an exercise to practice the concept of escape notes. What is an escape note? It is an open string note that replaces the same note in a closed position, allowing you to escape from a closed position back to an open position. So it's a wonderful way to traverse much more of the guitar neck, and it's used constantly by the pros to get up and down the whole neck. Here's an example. We could be in position 4A in the key of G. We're going down. And instead of going to the 10th fret on the A string, which is a G, we play the open G. So that open string gives us a moment to shift our hand down and continue the scale in the open position so you can go all the way to the bottom of the range of the guitar. Escape notes defy the linear logic that we might have developed on the guitar. What do I mean by that? We're used to going down the fretboard when the note goes down, and then also similarly down a string when the note goes down. We went down a note and we also went down a string from a D to a C. We went from the G string to the D string. Now escape notes sometimes will defy that logic. So we'll go from a C to a B to an A, and normally we would go down a string to a G, but instead we're going to go up a string in order to go down a note. That's weird, and it's something we need to train. So here's my very specific objective exercise. It's good to be comfortable with my 5 major scale positions, which as a Patreon member, you will have access to. So we choose an escape note, an open G string. The escape note always has to be an open string. We choose a key. We're going to choose the key of G major. And then we choose a closed position that we're going to escape out of to the open position. So we're going to start the pattern 4A, like in the first example. We're going to start at the top of the position and go down. And keep going all the way down, and then go all the way back up. Escape. So we picked an escape note, we picked a key, and we picked a closed position pattern. And that's it. That's your scale exercise. So you're basically practicing how to go strategically from a closed position down to an open position. Let's try a few different patterns. How about 4A? So we're going to start at the top of it, and when we get to that G note that would be on the 10th fret, we're going to play the open G string, and then continue our scale down in the open position, and then do the same going up. When we get to the G note, we're going to strategically shift to the next note in the scale, an A, but in our closed position, 2A. And then finish the scale going up in our closed position. We're training our brains to deal with the fact that we are defying our usual linear logic. Let's do pattern 2D. Back up. Escape. This is one incremental step to starting to get used to this concept of an escape note. Check it out, practice it for a few weeks. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Let me know if you want private lessons and become a patron on my Patreon page. We'll see you next time.